Joel Coen and Ethan Coen, the creative partnership that was so symbiotic that their collaborators viewed them as a two-headed brain, are now solo directors. It's unclear why the brothers have split up, with Joel making The Tragedy of Macbeth and Ethan making Drive Away Dolls, released in 2021 and 2024, respectively. If the bifurcation of the Coens has made anything obvious, it's that Ethan was certainly the funniest of the two. These two solo efforts, Joel's dark and brooding Shakespeare adaptation and Ethan's zany road trip farce, perfectly encapsulated the duality of the Coens as a team. A year later, Ethan Coen is back in the solo director's chair with Honey Don't, a black comedy about a private investigator delving into eerie mysteries in a small town, and it is believed to be a loose spiritual sequel to Dismissed Upon Release. Coen's solo narrative debut deserves a reclamation, as it succinctly captures the manic and chaotic brilliance of the brothers' iconic screwball comedies. For as much as the Coens are celebrated for their comedic sensibilities, their comedy films are rarely ever lauded when released to the public, with The Hudsucker Proxy and The Big Lebowski, which left critics confounded at the time. People began worshipping them retroactively. Despite being a charming, Preston Sturges-esque, delightful romantic screwball comedy, Intolerable Cruelty is viewed with a lukewarm reception and often sits near the bottom of the Coens' rankings. Being such highly acclaimed visionaries, anytime they're not making something with the groundbreaking austerity of a Fargo or No Country for Old Men, Drive Away Dolls, co-written by Coen's professional and personal partner, Trisha Cook, is due for a mass reappraisal down the line. Kicking off a lesbian B-movie trilogy, set to be followed by Honey Don't, the film follows two homosexual friends, Jamie and Marion, who get mixed up in a criminal scheme during their road trip to Tallahassee, Florida, involving sex, a severed head, and a briefcase of dildos, one part 70s exploitation film and another part John Waters. Drive Away Dolls is proudly irreverent to a degree unfounded in most studio films these days. At a brisk 84 minutes, the film, while putting its characters through various detours, never stops flying down the highway. With Joel representing the grim blood simple and inside Llewyn Davis side of the pair with Macbeth, Ethan's solo effort is a mishmash of all their pitch-black screwball comedies, notably Raising Arizona, and between the dialogue delivered at breakneck speed, a treatment of buffoonery that is oddly dignified, and the barrage of camera movements, zoom-ins prove to be an integral comedic device. Coen reminds viewers why the film world fell in love with these wunderkind brothers in the 80s and 90s. While most critics beg to differ, the all-out farce never felt glib, which is a testament to Coen's sharp writing and bravado level of filmmaking that blurs the line between wacky comedy and full-fledged action thriller. Margaret Qualley, a unique blend of bristling sexiness, fearlessness, and humor, was born too late, as she is perhaps the best actor the Coen brothers missed out on during their prime. As Jamie, an aimless but assured young woman, Qualley embodies the archetypal dumb Coen brothers protagonist. No stranger to audacious performances, Qualley's hyperbolic Southern accent alienates viewers not in tune with the film's wavelength, but for those connecting with the unorthodox charm of this crime-gone-wrong comedy of errors, you'll be in awe of her commitment and infectious spirit. A road trip comedy is nothing without chemistry between the two leads. Qualley and Geraldine Viswanathan have that covered and more. With a cast of supporting players and cameos that includes Beanie Feldstein, Coleman Domingo, Bill Camp, Pedro Pascal, and Matt Damon, Drive Away Dolls knows it's having fun, which causes certain audiences to collectively groan. Perhaps it speaks to the void of the other Coen brother, but the film was treated as if it were half-baked, a series of gags leading up to nothing, but not in a knowingly ironic way like in The Big Lebowski.